Hey there YouTubers, Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and I'm going to make something that a friend of mine attempted to make on Facebook. Well, he showed the finished product on Facebook and he wasn't very happy because he made this in a crock pot, and from listening to him he wasn't too happy. But it's called Cochinita Pibil. Or Pibil. Technically, Cochinita is a baby pig or a suckling pig, and Pibil is in a pit. So it's like a suckling pig cooked in a pit. So I'm going to do what's easier. I can't get my hands on a suckling pig, but I can definitely get my hands on pork. So this is also known as puerco Pibil. So what I have here is I have some achiote. This is ground already, which is nice. It really adds some excellent flavor as well as like intense color. Got some Mexican oregano, got some ground black pepper, some ground cumin, some ground cloves, some cinnamon. Gonna use a bunch of garlic, salt, and bitter orange juice. Goya makes a bunch of different products that are just incredible for doing Hispanic or Mexican cooking, and this is a bitter orange. If you can't get your hands on this, you can also use a combination of orange juice and lime juice, but I want to try to keep this as traditional as possible and go with the bitter orange. So let me get this pork. This is pork, it's boneless pork shoulder that's made for carnitas. So they've done a lot of work for me, so I'm just going to kind of cut this into manageable chunks. It's already, cut up fairly well, but I want to cut it into smaller, like 1.5 inch chunks, and then get this marinating overnight, and then I'm going to show how I'm going to prepare this, because I've done some research on this and I've looked at some different methods, and I'll show you tomorrow the method that I'm going to use on the grill. But I'm very excited about this cook because I was able to find a place locally where I can order banana leaves. These are whole, fresh banana leaves. I think they literally just came off the tree. This huge bundle of banana leaves was only $10. So I'm only going to use a little bit of this. And I've read that they freeze well, so I'm probably going to end up freezing these. But man, I can't wait. And now that I have banana leaves, I'm going to do another Kahlua pork, because that requires banana leaves as well. So let me get this started, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's get our marinade started. So let's see here. I have 2 ounces of achiote. I have a tablespoon of Mexican oregano. I have a tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper. I have a teaspoon of cumin. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder. And I have a tablespoon of cinnamon and a tablespoon of kosher salt. I can adjust that salt later if I need to. And in here I have 6 large cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the garlic to the mini food processor. And add the rest of the spices all at the same time. Hoping not to get it all over the counter, because man, that achiote can stain. So now we're just going to add 1.5 cups of bitter orange juice. There's 1 cup. And there's 1/2 cup. Get that top on securely. Let's grind this up, mix this up. You can really see that achiote. Look at the color of that. Let's taste it. Oh, that tastes good. I think the salt is just right. Okay, I'm going to prepare the pork, and then we're going to put this in a plastic Ziploc bag. I'm going to get this up immediately because it's going to stain your countertop. I'm going to put this in a Ziploc bag and marinate overnight, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do in the morning. So let's get this pork ready. Pork is chopped up now. That's about what you want. This is actually 4 pounds of pork shoulder or Boston butt. Like I said, this was made specifically for doing carnitas, so I didn't have to do as much work. If you ever tried to cut up a whole pork or Boston butt, it's kind of a lot of work. So this saves me some time. So I'm just going to put all this in a Ziploc bag. And then definitely put this on a plate before you put it in the refrigerator, because you do not want any of this marinade leaking all over your refrigerator. It will stain everything. Come on, get out of there. I know you want to be in there with it. And if you drop any, get it on your counter, get it up immediately, because it will stain. I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. Okay. Pork is in the marinade. Just going to seal it up good. Let's get out some of that excess air. I would have used a 2-gallon bag, but I'm out of them. I put that on the grocery list. Just kind of work it around like you do with any marinade. Work that around. Coat it well. A little bit more air out there. Yeah, that smells really good. Make sure that's sealed properly, because I do not want a mess in my refrigerator. Well, that definitely looks like the real deal. So we'll come back to this tomorrow. Let this go overnight. I'll show you how I'm going to cook this up. Stay tuned. It's the next day, so let's get our puerco Pibil going here. I just had to show you, these are the banana leaves I got. Look at how huge these things. I had no idea these things were this big. This is unbelievable. And they're still wrapped. I mean, these are like twice this long. God, these. If anybody needs any banana leaves, let me know. I think this is going to last me for a while. But I've got a few of them here that I've rinsed off really good. Look at that. And they smell awesome. So what I've got now, how I'm going to do this, is I've got a one of these disposable aluminum baking dishes, and I've poked it full of holes on the sides and the bottom. And what I'm going to do, I've got some wood chips soaking. I'm going to layer the wood chips in the bottom of this, and then place this rack on top of the wood chips, and I'm going to place this on top of the wood chips, and then I'm going to seal this with foil, and then put this directly on my burners, on my, well, not necessarily the burners, but you know, I'm not going to put it on the grates. I've removed the grates from my grill, and I'm going to sit this directly on it so that it can produce smoke. And I'm probably only going to do that for about an hour, and then I'm going to remove that and then move it back up to the grates, and then continue that for another 3 hours. So let me get this prepped. Let me get the banana leaves in here and the pork in here, and then I'll be right back to show you how I'm going to get this on the grill. Got the pork in here. So I'm just going to add another, cut this to size, another piece, another layer of banana leaves. Just going to add that right into the top of this. And then I'm going to fold this over like this. I think I might need another leaf to go in on top of that, and we'll see. It's not the easiest stuff to work with. It's actually pretty fragile. Okay, I'm going to get some foil. Actually, I'm just going to, let's add another layer on top of that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to cover this whole thing with foil and get those chips in there, and then I'll meet you out on the grill. Okay, I just want to show this real quick. I got the wood chips, layer of wood chips in there. I've been soaking. So I got that packed in there about as good as I can. So let's seal this up really good. Try to keep as much of that smoke in there as we can. And yes, that's going to need another layer of foil. You want to keep that smoke in there. There we go. Our packet of goodness is ready to go on the grill. It's nice and tight, nice and sealed. I can't wait to try this. Okay, now let's get to the grill. Here we are at the grill. Like I said, I removed the grates, and this is a Weber Genesis, so it has these flavorizer bars. There's 2 layers of these bars, so it's not going to sit directly on the flames. The flames are underneath that. This will be perfect, because that's how I always, when I use like a smoker box, I put the smoker box directly on the flavorizer bars there. That's basically what you're going to recreate here. So I'm going to put this right here because the burners run this way, there, here, and here. So this is right over 2 of the burners. And the burners are on high. So I'm going to let this go for about an hour, and I'll check back on it. And then I'm going to transfer it to another container or another baking thing. So you'll see. Okay, that's been an hour. So I'm just going to pull this off of the direct heat. And I'm going to transfer this over to there. Oh man, it smells good. So I'm just going to transfer this and I'll be right back. Look at that. Okay, I've opened this and I just want to, oh my gosh, get some of this foil off here and open that. It's really contained that smoke. You can see the smoke is rising. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's looking good. Okay, I'm just going to transfer the smaller pan to this other pan and then foil that down and then put the grates back on. But I just wanted to give you a quick look at how this is going. Oh my goodness. Okay, took the puerco Pibil off of the grill. It's been on there for 4 hours. Man, you can really smell that those banana leaves really add a fragrance to it. It smells awesome. Oh man, it looks awesome. We're not ready to eat yet, so I'm just gonna tent this until we're ready to eat, but I want to give it a try. Oh man. That's really good. It's so tender. That's just a great flavor. Well, there you go. Make yourself some puerco Pibil. Gotta get dinner going here.